welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. Once again, this is Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley.
Oh,
like
that was in
idea.
sync too, gentlemen.
I didn't even go. That was just double.
Oh, okay. I could see. I thought you both hit it at the same time. I was like, that was crisp.
That was really loud. All right, so we got a fun one today. I have what we're going to call this one is multiple topics because we have so many topics, and it'll take care of itself. Because I really want to start off with how was your week? Because I got some shit that happened to me, dude. And I was just like, why in the hell is this happening to me? But I'm going to let you guys go first. So who wants to go? Dennis? How was your week?
Oh, it was fun. It was interesting. We had some, how should I say, an event on Saturday at the farmer's market and everything called the Harvest Fair. They do it once every year in October. And
Kind of like around harvest time?
yeah, right, pretty much, yeah. But the problem is, there's no people out there for selling, like, harvest stuff. It's all crafters.
Like people selling like artwork and things?
No, that's not art. No, no. There's one that's got plants inside shoes. Literally.
Like real shoes? Or
Like real
ceramic shoes?
No, real shoes.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Probably good for drainage.
It's an open toe. It's fine. It's a pair of old school kids that had like or the Converse that have like the little holes in the metal rivets on the side.
But no, yeah. The only problem is it does bring out a lot of people, but at the same time, the farmers market is not that big of an area, so it ends up being for lack of a better word, clusterfuck. There's no parking because they shut off the center circle and everything so they can fill it up with crafters, and instead of the crafters parking back in the grass like they're supposed to, they park in our parking spots so that way there's no parking for customers.
Oh, nice.
They literally turn customers away. They actually will tell them, like, if you're trying to come to the farmer's market, either you park across the street at Lansdowne Commons or go home and try to come back later. I'm like,
Got a little bit of freedom coming through.
yeah.
But
So, yeah, it was still a busy week and everything. And then, of
I
course,
mean, do you get extra business because there's people there for crafts and then you sell a steak?
Well, the problem is nobody wants to walk around, especially whenever it was like 75 degrees and everything is sunny.
Carrying a steak.
Yeah, they don't want to carry their meat around for like an hour, especially when they got to walk back to their car and everything. And sit
I
in
see,
traffic.
Alex. That's too easy. Leave it alone.
But no, yeah, it brings in people like walking traffic does come in and everything, but the problem is 9 times out of 10 they're mostly usually going to be like looking and not buying.
Yeah, right.
And then at the same time, it hurts us because it takes away from our regulars and everything because we've got regulars that come on Saturdays and they show up and then they drive around 5 to 6 times and they're like, oh, I'm tired of driving around. Fuck it, I'm going home.
Yeah.
So because there's nowhere to park.
Well, it's like there's literally nowhere to park, and like we've got them to actually put up 30-minute parking spots and everything. But the problem is you've got vendors parking in the 30-minute parking spots, or you got a person that's literally. We watched one woman one time. She parked there. She went over to one of the stores, and then she comes back, puts stuff in her car, and then goes back to another store. And I'm like, why don't you just get all your shopping done real quick and then get the hell out? It says 30-minute parking. It's not that hard to understand.
30 minutes. Start your timer. Timer starts when you turn the shit off. Not when you sit in your car for 10 minutes.
Exactly. That was it? Oh, on Friday. Because you all work in restaurants, so you know what it's like whenever you get that person who comes in 5 minutes before you're about to close.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Was it Friday? About 2 minutes to 6, because we close at 6 o'clock, and the phone rings and everything, and I answer the phone, and it's a Indian person that wants 2 whole chickens cut small pieces for curry and no skin. And I'm like, you do realize we close in 2 minutes? He's like, oh, yeah, I know. I'll be there in 15. Like, I'm sorry. So you understand we close in 2 minutes, and there's no possible way for you to get here before we close. Yeah, I'll be there in 15 minutes. And, of course, we do it. But at the same time, you're paying market price then.
And what is market price?
Whatever I feel like charging you. We don't do it often, but it's like, when you deserve it, you deserve it. I had a guy, was it yesterday, that came into work and everything, and wanted to go turn around and to say hi to him and everything and see what he needed. And he literally, like, snapped his fingers at me and pointed down like at where he wanted. I'm like, okay, I'm not a dog, for one. I know I got the beard and everything.
Oh, you're a dog.
I'm a dog. Wild dog. But no. And then I'm like, okay. And then he's like, I want 4 of those. And I'm like, 4 of what? Tell me what the hell you want. I can't see where you're pointing because, for one, he's like 4'3". I can't see that far down on the case and everything.
Well, now I kind of feel a little bit more sympathy towards the snapping. Maybe he thought that's the only way you'd see him.
I was standing right there where I could see him, but then he just automatically went like that and started pointing. I'm like, okay. And then we get over there and he's like, I want turkey wings. I'm like, okay. Give me 4 large ones. Mm-hmm. Sure. You got 1 large one, 3 small ones.
You're a dick.
Don't ever, do not snap your fingers at me. I was already mad because it was pouring down rain all freaking day yesterday.
Did it rain yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. You're right.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, damn, what did I do yesterday? So anyway, Joey, I got something to tell you. But remember, like, and subscribe to the podcast. T-Fat Can Choose the Fat. Available on all your favorite listening devices and apps. All right, Alex, how was your week?
Mine was actually pretty good, I guess. I mean, supposed to work a golf tournament, got rained out, which we will be revisiting again next week, I'm sure.
Yep.
But, I mean, I had a very large
this
party
week?
on Friday night that went really well. Yeah, it's this week.
Okay, don't say next week because I will show up next week and then we're gonna...
We will revisit. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
Because we will have already been through it.
Was that supposed to be Wednesday?
Yeah, and it's rescheduled for this Wednesday. So we'll probably talk about it next Monday or something. But either way, we had a pretty good week in store. You know, had a big party. I got behind the bar, had a good time.
Good. I mean, it's good to be busy. Like,
I love it.
It makes the day go by so much faster.
Oh yeah,
And the beer tastes that much colder.
At the end of the day. Anything else? Nothing? Just
no, I mean, you know, it's a pretty
yeah,
chill week, I guess.
You live a really exciting life.
Yeah. What can I tell
I
you?
mean,
Man?
you did start up the sous vide this week.
I did, and you know, we'll.
We don't want to talk about it yet. You want to wait a little bit.
Yeah, why not? You know, why not? We'll let's get to the final result, and then we'll see.
See if we want to tell
about.
anybody what we did.
Like,
Or
you know
wait,
what? This didn't work out the way I thought it would. This never happened.
It never
Scrap
happened.
this.
didn't see
FBI
it?
file it.
All right, Dooley, you're up, man.
So we had
I mean, I got some shit on you, and you know it's coming up. So I know you're feeling under the weather today, so I'm gonna take a little easy on you, but not really.
yeah,
I'm
my
not really.
voice is going in and out. So
He's got that smooth, sexy jazz voice. Come on, Batman.
Getting you through the jail, bitch.
where's Harvey? But so we had what was it, like 200, 300?
You sound like you're going through puberty, but
That's
finally dropping.
That's him going easy on you.
yeah, and this is the beginning.
It was like 200, 300 AA people.
That was 500, brother.
No, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Well, he
500.
got 200, 300. You know, add them
Add 'em
together.
together.
Maybe the
Yeah,
200,
there was
300 people
500 of
came
them.
to eat, but and
So yeah, we didn't have a lot of bar sales this week.
imagine that. But yeah, so that was pretty much my whole week. Nothing too much. And now this week we have I think every single day at least 100 box lunches.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad I don't have to be part of that.
Yeah.
I did it last time.
I'll take
Like
night shift.
tomorrow I have like 80. Next day there's like 150. Next day after that is like 200. All for a whole bunch of different people too. Like it's not just the same people over and over. Like
It's
completely
just
different.
box lunch week, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. But
So I'm gonna have to buy a lot more turkey ham and roast beef there.
be swinging by the butcher shop.
But that was my week.
All right, sir. So
I love how you leave out the good stuff.
I was going to say, I feel like you have so much more.
I've had like one of those weird ass weeks, man. Like, I did a lot of running around this week, and it brings up the first question I have for you guys. Have you ever been like trapped in a store trying to avoid somebody, and they're just hovering around the front of the store, like you can't check out, so you kind of just keep going around the aisles, like wandering around the store. Like I was really avoiding this person.
I'm a definite no on that one. I'd rather just check out and be like, hey, later.
Well, I mean, I didn't want the conversation that I knew was gonna happen. So like I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like
Just gonna keep walking down aisle 3.
It's like a friend's ex who has like serious issues. So I'm like stuck there. Like, I do not want to talk to you about your ex, bro. Like, I know.
Keep walking.
Dude, I was stuck in there for like 25 minutes. Like, I don't know what took. She was at the self checkout, and it like took fucking forever. And I was just like, finally, like I went in, like,
Was that some of her issues?
huh?
So was that some of her issues?
Maybe that was part of the issues. Like, she couldn't figure it out.
Damn
I
it.
don't know. Like, but I got so like it's like you. In one of the stores where you do like the self checkout, and it's like the corral, you know,
Yeah.
it's like the big square,
Right,
where
yeah.
everybody's like, there's like 10 of these things. And so like I tucked back in, like, oh, one's open in the back corner. So I run over to the back corner, and I had way more shit than her. Checked out, and I was done. So now I'm like, shit, now I got to sneak behind her without her seeing me. Like, so I did like the stealthy, like with the cart, and like, you know, you got the shitty wheel on the cart. It's like, and so I'm just trying to get through here, man. Like, don't look. And then like you get to the door and like, don't look back. You never look back, dude. You never look back. And I just hauled ass to the car, man. But I swear, dude, she was in checkout for 25 minutes. Easy, dude. I went around the store like 3 more times.
I have a bad habit of getting, like, I have to get a second cart.
Damn, bro. You live alone.
No, I don't go shopping very often, but when I do, I get it all done at the same time.
Like, I'm shopping for 2 months right now. Like,
You that extreme coupon person, aren't you?
no coupons. But I mean, think about it. I got 2 dogs and a cat. Just between cat litter, dog food, cat food, toilet paper, and
Ant
paper
food.
towels, the cart's pretty much full.
Don't forget your ant food.
like you know,
I've got honey for years. We're good.
shit don't go bad, bro.
True.
Just microwave it. And it's good again.
It's good, yeah.
All right, so there was that part of my. All right, so then we had the damn it Dooley moment of like the week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like how, you know, yeah, Dooley just didn't remember that. And that's right.
Yeah,
I did have a damn
fucking happen.
I even said it when it happened. I was like, "Oh, this is coming up on the podcast."
So, like, we're busy, like what Dooley was saying, we had 500 people there who are not partaking in alcohol. So
They must hate us.
So they filled their time eating. So dude, we're just getting straight mushed. You know, like, it's just ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket. And like, I was like, all right, like, before this shit started, I was like, yo, man, like, drop a case of fries. Like, dude, we're gonna go through them. So
Wait, is this damn it Dooley story about Dooley fucking up on fries?
again, dude,
This is how damn it Dooley started.
Yes, I was like sitting there and I was like, all right, so like I called the low fry call, I know, like 3 times, and like I was like, yo, we need fries, and like, so the food's coming up in the window, and everybody had fries. It was like burger day, dude. Like, everybody was eating burgers and sandwiches, and I look at Dooley and I was like, Dooley, where are the fries? And he's like, walks over to the freezer and pulls out a bag of fries, and he looks at me, he's like, 2 minutes.
You're killing the food.
Well, okay, in my defense, there were salads, there were fucking other things.
I don't even want to bring up the salads, dude, because you weren't doing those either.
The restaurant manager kept on coming over and doing that shit. I was like, it's whatever. He's like, you can do that shit now. So she was doing them, and then I'm over there dropping chicken strips, and then, you know, checking on the grill, because grill has all these burgers, and the line cook is doing all this other stuff. And then I just started, no, not don't grill anymore, not doing salads anymore. I'll just start looking at the fryer, and then Jason's just like, Dilly, where's my fries? I'm like, fuck, shit. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm doing all these things, and I'm like, I'm not doing any of those things anymore. And I look behind me, and there's no fries in there, and just Jason looks at me just like, really? And then I was, I had to say, I was like, 2 minutes on fries. And he couldn't do anything but just laugh, just like, oh, you motherfucker. Like,
Well, at least they cook faster than the potato wedges.
That is true.
yeah.
That is true.
Dude, I was divvying up into different fryer baskets, so they actually cook faster.
If I cook them in smaller portions, they'll cook faster. And no, it takes the same amount of time to cook a French fry as it does to cook an entire basket, bro.
Well, it helped. It helped.
Dooley is defeating the laws of physics. He's just like, if I cook them one at a time.
It's just like if a server's like, hey, can you kind of hurry that burger a little bit faster? Yeah, let me just yell at it. Come on, motherfucker!
You can do it. You can hit that mid well.
You hit that
can
mid
do
well.
it.
I know. It just put you down, but that fucking mid well.
I know you have it in you. Like, get all that juice out. I want this bitch dry.
Dooley's got
that people.
Dooley's Dr. Strange over there. Give him free time so he can cook shit faster.
Changing, yelling at burgers and fries.
Make a fucking portal, go to hell, come back up. There's your mid well.
I saw this thing today. I know it's kind of off topic, but I was just looking at my.
Are we ever on topic?
No, I saw this thing today, and I was super interested, but not interested enough to buy it. Does that make sense? So
Less than 4 seconds.
yeah. No, I was actually holding it, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." And then it came to a point, and I was like, "Oh, it's not that interesting anymore." It's like there's this company. It's a brewery called Surreal. I don't know if you're interested. If you know about it.
I haven't heard of. No.
Okay, so it's called Surreal, and because we as well, most of Team Packet, Alex had to work, so we went to a store that had aisles and aisles of beer. So I was just cruising up and down the aisles, trying to find some cool stuff for the podcast and things that we've never had before, and I find this company Surreal, and I'm like, oh man, the packaging looked really cool. When I was like, oh, it's a hazy, I like hazies, and I was like, then I'm reading the bottle, and it's like non-alcoholic. I was like, what the fuck?
That's not interesting anymore.
Because then I was like, holy shit, it is on the shelf with old duels. So I adventured into the beer section that was non-alcoholic. But this company, Surreal, makes hazies, non-alcoholic, IPAs, Imperial IPAs that are all non-alcoholic. And I was like, well, damn, dude, they're really stepping up the non-alcoholic beer game, dude. Because I was thinking about the group that we had this week. Yeah. I was like, shit, if I'd have known about that, I mean, is that kind of can you sell that to people?
Well, it still has some alcohol in it.
A lot of people that go non-alcoholic, they go for non-alcoholic beers.
I think we had it. I totally missed the place, an avenue to make revenue, because I didn't know about it until Monday.
We didn't sell any alcohol, but our beer sales
sales are through the roof.
We may have sold,
but I was just
$15,000.
They were doing
non-alcoholic
stouts,
beer.
coffee stouts, and stuff like that, all non-alcoholic. And I was like,
that is impressive.
That's pretty cool. I was like,
I didn't see that aisle or that.
Well, that's
shelf.
not surprising.
Well, yeah, it was way in the back.
Dooley was probably non-alcoholic. Keep walking.
It was next to the old duels, and I just thought it was randomly placed in a spot, but no, there was an entire section there of non-alcoholic beers that were coffee stouts, milk stouts, every style. And
that's impressive.
And they're non-alcoholic. I was like, well, shit, man. If I ever go down that road, guys, just make sure I drink Surreals.
If you ever go down that road,
it'd be
all right. So we're gonna talk about what you did.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to it because I know you ran to go do this, but I really have something important to tell you that happened to me this week, and it involves you.
Well, I mean, we can wait.
No, I mean, I want to know because you hyped this up.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I don't. Look, it's not like I've tried it. I just
smells
fennel,
good.
like sausage.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna give a shout out to Sean Wills at Keegan's in Town Center because he knows
licorice.
He knows about what we do here and brought this bottle to my attention.
It's like anise. It's anise or fennel or something that's really front.
It smells star anise to me.
Caraway.
Caraway.
I don't have exact details on this. I don't think I'm going to find much either. Apparently, Jason wasn't ready for the taste quite like the smell.
Oh, God. What is that?
Oh, that's a sipper. That's what that is.
Hold on. I'm not ready yet, man.
Do you want to take a shot at ABV or something?
I can't even. Hold on, man. There's a lot of flavors going on in that. Hold on. I didn't even greet this bitch properly. Hello, how are you? Be better this time.
Keep in mind, I said this was probably going to be one of Dooley's. Yeah. If anybody was going to like it, I figured Dooley would.
Shit, man. Hold on.
Only thing I don't like is the aftertaste. Yeah. The after... Let all
I don't like that at all, dude.
Jason's trying not to throw up over here.
Dude, that's
you drink some good amount of flavors and everything.
Yeah. Oh God, dude, there's it's like drinking potpourri. I'm out.
Yeah, like black licorice.
Yeah, dude,
I hate black licorice, but
black licorice.
That's a little bit of my throat kind of.
Anybody want to take a shot at ABV?
I'm going to go. It's probably 18.
Yeah, you said it was.
They said Dooley beer.
It
was corked, yes.
18.2.
18.2.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna go 17.
17.
A little bit lower.
I was gonna say 15.4.
15.4. All right. So first,
What
off,
about a shot on style? Anybody got an idea?
I will be impressed if
Some
anybody
sort of
comes up with
something
this one. So,
Aventinus.
nope. Nope.
I can drink Aventinus.
So first off, this is a Jägermeister and Arrogant Bastard
damn.
crossover.
So there's the licorice flavor, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Jager.
only 8.5%.
Why does it taste like that?
Why? Maybe it's because of the spices from the Jaeger. I don't know. But
Yeah, it's probably-
I saw that and I was like, oh my fucking god.
Dude, I mean, the packaging is amazing.
It looks
it
cool.
like- it
I
looks
was
almost like a
like,
Jager
arrogant bastard. We're gonna make fucking
Do
Dooley
it.
drink this.
Like,
So they're
I-
selling this in the
Yep.
shop that you were at.
Yep.
Do we want to shout that out? So
Oh,
people
I already
can
have.
find
I'll do it again. But Keegan's at Town Center.
Yeah, okay.
Sean Wales, shout out.
Yeah, go on over there and spend $45 on a bottle.
I mean, now that I know what it is, like, I would drink that.
I know you. I know you would, but like just not
I-
knowing what it is, I still
Like,
wouldn't
I
drink
don't do Jaeger,
Nah, I hate Jaeger.
but Jaeger and Arrogant Bastard, like, fuck it. They always keep on going, like, you're
Wasn't-
not worthy, bitch, I'll drink it.
Wasn't
I'm worthy.
Jaeger originally like medicinal? Wasn't it like
I
supposed to
think
be
so.
like a
I think it was supposed to be, like, at first,
or
like,
maybe like an aperitif or something like that? Like,
I think it was supposed to be, like a cough thing. Like, cough suppressant.
yeah, I mean, yeah, with all the herbs and crap.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So you need to drink a bunch of that.
Billy has the Google machine up and open.
He's already there.
I know. You,
It's just,
Honestly, you literally have the Google
like,
screen.
literally,
right there.
Once I started saying he was already there, like, I was about to get the mouse over. God, this whole throat thing's fucking up my whole speech. More than usual.
It was indeed marketed as a medicinal liquor, boasted as a digestive aid and cough suppressant.
every now and then.
Even today, Jägermeister is still used in some German homes for medicinal purposes.
It would be.
Dude, no.
All right. So, what was that important thing that you probably don't remember now?
Oh no, yeah, no. Okay, so this goes back to my week that I wasn't done with that. So I come home from work Wednesday night, I guess it was. Yeah, Wednesday night. So Wednesday night I come home from work. It's like 9:30. We were busy. Get home and I was like, all right, I gotta remember to take the trash out. All right, so like I get home and it poured its fucking ass off
Yes, it
like
did.
all day Wednesday, right? So I pull up in the driveway and I was like, well, shit, that's weird. Like, I don't remember my trash can being that full. Like, there's a couple empty beer cans like in front of the trash can. And I was like, damn, I don't remember it being that full. I don't remember us filling a trash can on Monday.
It overflowed with water?
Yeah, because we left the lid open. So
No.
we left the lid open.
Say it ain't so.
Check this shit out, dude. It gets better. It gets better. All right, so what would you say that black trash can is? Like,
Oh,
it's
fuck.
at least 50 gallons.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
I was
mean,
like 150.
Yeah,
Like,
I was going 120.
all right, have you ever tried to move one that is completely full of fucking water? Because it was full all the way to the top. The beer cans floated out of the can. They were on the completely full, right? So I'm over there, like trying to I'll just tilt a little bit, and like I'm impressed that there's no holes in my trash can.
Yeah.
Like it holds water very well. There's about to be some holes in that bitch. But, like, there were almost holes in it Wednesday night. So like,
All right, we're good. I'll be back in an hour.
it'll drain. It'll be fine. So then I was like, dude, even if I got this down to the curb, like do the math real fast. If let's
Oh, it's
say
960 pounds.
960 pounds. Good job.
Assuming it's 120 gallons.
So imagine moving that to the curb. It's not going to happen, dude. Not by myself.
I want to see that.
90 gallons.
90 gallons. So what? 8 pounds a gallon.
So it's just 700
that all?
720 pounds.
720 pounds?
Yeah.
All right, so check
Yeah.
this shit out. So, like, I'm trying to tilt it a little bit, right?
I want to know if the claw could even get it off the street.
I don't think
just
it
like
could pick
slip
that
right
up.
through it.
I don't think
like-
it could pick that up.
Yeah, no.
Like, so I'm tilting it and, like, draining some water. Like, I'm standing, like, there's, like, that little foothold in the back. You know what I mean? Like, right over, like, the axle. So I'm standing there, like, tilting this bitch, right? And I was like, fuck, man, I don't even feel like dealing with this. I really don't feel like dealing with this right now. It's like, it's 9:30 at night. Like, I just want a beer, and I just want to sit on my couch. And, like, I'm tilting this thing, and, like, I'm draining it, dude. Like, I'm, like, like it feels like forever because I'm holding 700 fucking pounds. So it feels like an eternity when you're doing it for like a minute. And then like I tilt it back, like I couldn't get it to move. Like how it sits on like the blocks.
Yep.
Like I couldn't get it to move off of that. Like I was like, maybe if I get it like just
in
a
the
little
grass,
bit,
it probably would have just sank,
dude. So this is going on for a while. Like I'm tilting it, draining like what seems like gallons of water, which it was. Now that I think about it, so I'm draining like a gallon at a time. Like it's not getting any lighter. How about this bitch flips off the rock, like off the pad that it's on, into my yard, almost flings me into my neighbor's yard. I'm like doing the tiptoe run, like I'm about to score a touchdown, fancy, like arms out in the air, like through the water that is rushing out of my trash can with all of my trash and Alex's hair. Alex's hair, like, so this water, like it rolls out over my grass.
Now I know why I was a part of this story. I was so confused until now.
And I'm like sitting there and I was like, shit, man. Like the trash wasn't even that full. It was like 2 bags, some cans, Alex's hair, like a couple other odds and ends. So like I'm out there with a shovel and I'm scooping this shit up. And Alex's hair just will not come off the shovel, dude. Like it's like on there. Like kind of like almost like spaghetti on a fork, but it's like I'm like banging it up against the side of the trash can, and like it's like I really don't want to touch it. It looks like a dead animal in my yard, like because it all stayed together. It like it didn't like do hair bones. Hair bones. It was just like a clump of Alex's hair, like sitting in my wet Alex's hair, just sitting in my yard, like, and I'm trying to shovel it off the ground. I pulled out like the hard rake. None of this shit is working.
Alex's hair's getting revenge.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, you cut me off.
One last time, bitch.
You cut me off.
Dude,
I'm not going anywhere.
I was so
my hair's gonna
pissed.
sprout trees in your fucking yard and grow
Like
little baby
Alex,
earls.
little baby Earl tree hairs. I was like so mad, dude, at the world. It's like because now it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm shoveling Alex's hair, beer cans, trash bags that are full of water, like the tall kitchen, the white tall kitchen bags. Uh-huh. Yeah, every one of them full of water. I really think we need new cups if you're doing that because I don't even want that.
I just realized I sound like when I start raising my voice. Joey Coco Diaz.
I don't know who that is. But so this is like part of my week, and it's only fucking Wednesday. Like I was so pissed at the world. Like I was mad at the world, and like I was.
Damn it, Alex!
It's nobody's fault but mine. I left the damn lid open. Like I was like, and all this like, hey, guess what, man? The trash can's clean. Like trash can is clean as hell. And then today, what do? We throw like half a fish in there. So that's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna
No, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can definitely. So my neighbor, being as cool as he is, while we were just leaving, and it's still sprayed you. We were just leaving the place. What did you call it? All the fermented grapes.
Yeah, the entirety of fermented grapes.
So we were leaving that place once we got like our beer supply for a month.
That's optimistic.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
for at least 2 podcasts, maybe.
Yeah.
I say 3.
Nah.
So we he hits me up. He's like, "Hey man, I got a fish. You want some fish? You like catfish?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like catfish." He's like, "All right, bro." He's like, "I got a 35-pound channel cat." He's like, "It's still alive. Come get it." Like I was like, "Son of a bitch, this is not what I want to do today." I had no intention on doing any labor today. Like today was like our free day. Like we weren't gonna cook anything. Alice was working. We're gonna do a podcast. We're gonna sit here and chill. We got some cool beers, and now we're outside gutting a fish in my driveway.
Just what I kept on saying was like, your boss just called you into work to do some bullshit task. Just, motherfucker. Like,
and the fish is still alive.
We're very grateful, and next week that's going to be delicious. So we cleaned it up, filleted it up, cut it up in little pieces, and then we froze it so that we can defrost it tomorrow. It's probably still moving right now. And then we're gonna take it out back, and we're gonna do a old school fish fry, which is gonna be delicious.
Yay!
So yeah, my week.
My only question is: are we hand cutting potatoes?
Shit, no. No.
Dooley
Bitch, get
I
some
was
Tyson.
thinking. I was thinking. Guess who's dropping fries?
Okay, I'll do it.
Actually,
Shots fired.
I was thinking, man. Oh, sorry.
That Jaeger coming back.
Yep.
It's fighting back. It's fighting back. No, I was thinking like we'll go old school, like some crinkle fries. We're gonna. What is? I don't have any.
That one right there.
I don't have any.
So okay, so let's give a little backstory. So we went to the place and we each created a 6-pack, not knowing what the other one was creating.
This is true.
So that's so
We
there's
spent a lot of money.
yeah, we don't know what's going on. So I mean, like you could think this is your beer, but everything I bought I've never had before, so I wouldn't know anyway. Like
Same here.
I went basically on.
Labels.
Yeah, I didn't really care.
Well, that looks cool. That looks cool. That is,
Yeah.
Really.
I
Jason,
tried to get like different.
not
things.
having some beer luck today, bro.
no, I'm not, dude.
Tastes like
Started
cactus.
too late.
Oh, it's that one flavor that we talked about, I guess, in a previous podcast. Like
Cat
there-
piss?
no, it's not the cat pee.
It's not resin.
It's that flavor that's in this one. This is like what I was trying to describe, like in the earlier podcast that we had this conversation about. Like there's something in this beer that is just off-putting to me. Like I don't know what it is.
I kind of get it too, but no, I like it.
All right. Well,
Dooley, it's a beer. It's cold. Of course you like it.
It's bitter as hell.
what are we guessing on styles?
Well, I mean, I guess that's going to be an IPA, and the IBU is going to be high. I'm going to put that in the 70, and the ABV is probably going to be somewhere around 8. Boom.
Do they?
I'm gonna go Belgium.
Belgian what?
I'm assuming Belgian strong or Belgian ale.
Belgian ale. That's what I was
Dooley's trying to remember what he made.
50 IBU and like 5.8.
You really think that's only a 50?
Yeah.
I think that's really. I mean, I really don't know what I'm talking about. Like, compared to water, that is. It was something guessing is a 0. Like,
Compared to water, this is Hopper.
Hopper.
And Dennis, to you,
I will say a hazy IPA.
hazy IPA.
65 for the IBU and 6.8 for the ABV.
Okay, everyone went over on IBU.
oh wow, it's low.
45.
No shit, dude, that is not good.
So Dooley coming in with the closest at 50, although he went over. This is Hop Avenger, which is why it has got the extreme hoppiness to it. By New Belgium. Ironic, it's not a Belgium beer. Sorry, Dooley. But it is by New Belgium Brewing, so you're
You're in the ballpark. I mean,
You're like
a lot of
10%,
that-
right?
It tastes like Voodoo Ranger.
well, I mean,
Well, it is a Ranger.
it's one of
Oh,
the it's one of the Rangers, and it comes in at 7.7%.
And the can, like, that
I
was one
said
of mine.
8.
Yeah, you were pretty close there.
The can
I
looks
think
kinda
I
cool,
think
too.
technically, Dennis, what'd you say for ABV?
6.4.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Dennis took that one.
See, I'm not a fan, man.
Price is
I don't know.
Well, what's your next topic, sir?
Okay, so I got mini.
Well, that's why I said the next one.
Because we've talked about a bunch of these before.
Let's get a little more of that. No,
Oh,
I'm
here's-
gonna try and look at the.
Here's a good thing. This is one I picked up in.
Thank you. For
It's not so much like it's a conversation starter topic, but it was 10 things you should never reheat in your microwave.
McDonald's fries.
I'm pretty sure we could probably just leave it fast food.
Well, the casseroles.
I was gonna say maybe
Casseroles was number 1.
chicken nuggets work out all right, but
and
tacos never do.
Tacos.
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 Who reheats tacos?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You could probably just
cold.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah. So casseroles was number 1. Fried chicken was number 2.
Yeah, I could
I can see
yeah, definitely see
Pizza was number 3.
that you shouldn't.
That you
reheat.
should never reheat in a microwave.
Well, you know what?
Which I'm on board because I have an air fryer, and trust me, we've had this conversation.
Look-
That thing is the best pizza reheater ever.
I don't have an air fryer, so the microwave is. I'm sorry. I don't want to spend
Skillet.
20 minutes to heat up an oven.
Hashtag broke status.
Seriously, skillet works pretty damn good too.
Pasta.
Yeah, I mean, I get
Yeah,
pasta.
I
Yeah,
reheat pasta in the microwave all the time.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure you stir it up.
I was gonna say, if you don't do it right, you get that like one hard chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta.
That's the nugget.
The trick is to put the
It's-
hole in the middle.
Yeah.
And so, like, because
It reheats evenly.
yeah, you got to put the hole in the middle of the
I'm
pasta.
a big fan of using just a little bit of water in most of my reheated stuff for the microwave as well. Kinda
Unless
keep it
you're
from
trying to
drying out.
keep it crunchy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't put water in my pizza. That would,
Uh-huh.
that would be a little weird.
give it a little sprinkle. It's fine. Steak.
Steak.
Steak
Yeah.
was
No,
number
definitely.
5.
Definitely.
Steak was
'cause
number 5.
You're gonna overcook it.
I mean, I'd still do that too. I don't. Sometimes, man. Like, trust me, you guys seen the state of me a lot of times, and it's like whatever, man. This thing will make it hot in 30 seconds. That's what I need. and lastly, the most obvious one was French fries, like which is what Dooley hit
Well,
it
again,
on the beginning.
there's something to be said about sober microwave uses versus
Drunk, yeah.
yeah.
I like to use the term impaired, sir.
I need food now.
I feel like grandma's boy.
I could
3 a.m.
I could spend the next 2 hours working on this.
Yeah, creating something amazing, or
I could grub and go to sleep.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm a fan. Like I will eat it right out of the refrigerator. Like, it's like
You sound like me on Thursday night. I end up making a chorizo carbonara and everything.
the chorizo carbonara.
And I'll tell you what, that shit was actually really good. It was pretty good for after 18 Jamesons.
No, I did leave my.
Oh yeah, well that's now debatable.
I think anything would be good
After 18 Jamesons,
What is this? Cardboard?
I'm trying to because I left myself a note in my notes to reference the email so people can go and see the correct how-tos to reheat their food. It was actually it's platemagazine.com.
Don't look at me. We didn't do this together.
I'm pretty sure it was plate.
I'm still getting their magazines.
Yeah, you should because
I'm glad because if we were
signing
reading
you back up more.
if we were reading Plate magazine together, it might sound a little.
So yeah, if you go to plate.com, platemagazine.com, I think it is,
bromance.
and you can go and you can just type in the search engine, send things you should never reheat, and you can go over there and they will tell you how to actually reheat these items the correct way for most optimal.
The sober way.
Yeah, the sober way, which is almost always in an oven.
I mean that makes the most sense. It takes.
I know, like I need this now.
I want.
Get to
food
the
now.
chopper.
I'm the type of person that will like put something in the microwave and then grab a bag of chips to snack on while I wait on my microwave because the 2 minutes it takes is too long.
I'm eating it cold while I'm reheating it. It's like I put a portion in the microwave, but I saved some
the
for
pizza
me.
box is open.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this garlic sauce is. I mean, it's hot enough. Whatever.
It's room temperature. Fuck it. Let's go.
No, I'm talking fresh out the fridge. Like it's still like you have to shake it. You know what I'm talking about?
It's solidified.
Shay, get some of that kinetic energy going.
Looks like buttered Jello.
Okay, so we
That's a flavor nobody's ever thought of.
Delicious.
yes. So we talked about maybe we've reached on this topic before, and like we were talking about the Space to Witter and like all of the influencers is what they're called, right?
Yeah.
Influencers. And has that become the new pre-meal prayer? Everyone take a picture of your shit before you eat it. Like in this topic, like they were discussing, like obviously influencers. Am I saying that right?
Influencer, yeah.
So it was actually a topic of discussion. Like the new prayer before you eat is to take a picture or a snapshot of your food, which I'm guilty.
I'm definitely guilty,
I'm guilty
of,
of
that.
it.
If you know me on
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram,
I
Yeah.
don't.
yeah.
I'm usually too hungry.
I'm with Dooley.
Dooley take a picture of it with 2 bites missing. Like, I should have taken a picture of that shit. Let me see if I can squeeze it back together. No one will notice this burger with 2 bites if I flip it around to the other side.
I take photos for Fat Kid. I take photos for work, but usually when it comes to my own food, I'm like, no, I'm eating this. Like I'll even look at my phone sometimes and be like, no.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Like, again, I'm snacking on a bag of chips while I'm waiting on food. This is Fat Kid status. Like, do I want to take the 20 seconds to take this photo? No, because I know that if I take 20 seconds to take this photo, it's going to take 2 minutes to get the lighting right, to move it like 8 different angles. Like,
Well, you
I have to spin the plate 9 times
You
before I find
you're
the right
one
corner.
that overanalyzes. Like you are an influencer, so you're like, I need better lighting. Like,
Hold on. I'm going to
if I
take this
move the
outside.
plate into my bathroom, Why do you have ramen in your bathroom? It's my bathroom ramen, bitch. Don't ask questions.
Don't bring up bullshit, bro. Why you bringing up bullshit?
All right, so here's a fun topic. Now,
There's
this
white
one-
walls everywhere. It works great.
and the acoustics in here are better than the rest of my house. Like, but you're taking a picture. All right, so this one's all right. So this one's way more interactive, and this was what like I thought of that would be a good topic discussion. Like childhood favorite foods. Like when you were a kid.
Ravioli.
Yeah, well, you just come out the gate like you
Oh,
had
I'm out
that,
the gate, bro.
like you had that ready, like in your
Ravioli.
pocket. So like canned ravioli.
Yeah.
Did it matter?
I mean, as a kid, no, fuck, didn't matter. Chef Boyardee was the shit. Dude, they even came out with like the individual microwavable ones that like had the holes in the plastic on the top. You could just remove the seal and then put the whole thing in there. Like, oh, dude, come
Is
on,
that a thing?
No dish.
that's a thing. That's
Yeah,
a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm old. Sorry.
Like
Like-
it was like it had a plastic top, and you opened it. It had a pull top can lid underneath.
And you
it,
pulled the
put
pull top can, you
back
put the
on.
plastic lid back on, cook
Yeah,
it
they
for like
had
2
that
minutes.
shit-
Oh,
they had that
dude.
shit when I
It was
a kid.
awesome because then you just threw away your dish.
Yeah, it was,
Like-
dude. Laziness at its best. I don't know about cost, but laziness at its best. You mean to tell me I can eat a meal, have no dishes except a spoon, which I'm probably going to use for 9 other things in the next 30 minutes?
I was using the spoon eating something else, so I waited
I
2
got-
minutes for this to heat up.
I got SpaghettiOs around here somewhere, right?
Have you seen the ravioli with the meatballs now? It
Yes.
has the mini meatballs.
Yes.
Were you so stoked when you saw that?
Oh, dude.
And
Dude,
now, like, bringing up the Chef Boyardee, have you seen the throwbacks? Evidently, they changed the recipe or something, so now like they have a yellow can.
I'm not going to lie, it's been a long time since I've really had some Chef Boyardee, but when you were talking about being a kid, like, oh, Chef Boyardee, man, that was... That and Dunkaroos. Anybody know Dunkaroos?
Oh, it was like the cookie in the shape
Yeah.
of a kangaroo, and it had icing that you dipped it
There was
in.
like 3 different kinds of icing. Fucking vanilla with sprinkles was the best.
I'm surprised you still remember a name and everything.
Dude, my dad came home with Dunkaroos from the store like 5 years ago, and I was like, where the fuck did you find those? Like, I don't know why he had them. Like, wait,
but you were so jealous.
Oh, dude, I was like, where'd you go? I need details. Like,
I need directions where and which
what
aisle.
what black market did you get this out of, Dad? Like, did you go down the back alley, take a left, and talk to the third guy on the right? Like, I have
name's
this
Sal. He's gonna
gold
send you to this
coin.
place.
He's on the dark web.
I have this gold coin. The password is Dunkum. Dunkum.
You had like so very specific. You need the gold coin.
Yeah.
That you got from Ralph
In the
2
shape of a
blocks
kangaroo,
over.
right?
Yeah.
like it has to
'Cause
be.
you could only get Dunkaroos from that black market guy. You couldn't
Hey.
get anything else. If you had the gold coin, that's all you were getting. Yes, I have Dunkaroos. What flavor? And he wouldn't even show you like how many he had.
That's right.
He was just like
he
just
walks
the
in the
one
back and comes back out.
with one box.
That's right.
Yeah, you get one.
Got like pallets back there, bro.
Then you drive down the street, you go past a Kmart, and you're like, hey, that person had it too. Does Kmart have it? Kmart has it.
Anybody remember like Tasty Pies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tasty Pies was another
Tasty
one.
pies, tasty cakes. Oh,
I mean, I am the sweet lover in the group.
Yeah, well, the Tasty Pie is the ones that came in like the not
It was like the
plastic, it
green
was,
and
wax
green and
paper
white.
wrapper.
Yeah.
apple, cherry, and chocolate.
Oh, I like lemon.
I never saw.
Oh, wait, are we
like
talking like
lemon.
anything from childhood?
Yeah, dude, it's your childhood. I don't know.
You could bring up bullshit. I don't think anyone here is gonna be like, no, that never existed, Julie.
Those fucking oatmeal raisin cream cookie things. Little
Oh,
Debbie's.
like
Debbie's?
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was like the yellow top with the raisins in them, or the actual oatmeal
No, I
cream
think
pie?
he's talking. It's like
oatmeal-
the 2-sided cookie with the cream in the
Yeah,
center.
Yeah, the oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah.
because he said with raisins, and that was a whole different cake. I
Dude,
never.
my grandma
partook
just
in it.
randomly had that shit, and she was like, here you go. I'm like,
Yo, there's
fuck yeah.
that's a great one to bring up. The candy that Grandma had that no one ever knew where the fuck it came from. Like the
little
little,
It's just in the jar.
the little strawberry candies. Like,
Oh, what are those called? Like, Google that shit real fast.
You think I'm gonna find an answer to that? I
yeah.
have no idea what those like
Dude, I
strawberry
went to the
candies,
Strawberry
bro.
I went to the
candy
store
with
with
the
my grandma
green
one
top
time.
wrapper, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
I love the spearmint ones. Those
Dude, I
ones.
went to the store with my
Spearmint
grandma and my mom one time, and it was like,
My grandma always had the old fashioned candy.
she took us to this random ass, it was like a Dollar Tree, but it wasn't even a Dollar Tree.
Oh, this is beautiful. They're called strawberry buds. I am not bullshitting. It's Arco strawberry buds.
Hey man, we
filled
just
hard candy.
gave the world a lot of information right now because nobody knows the name of that shit, but they are called strawberry buds. You heard it first right here on Team Fat and Choose Fat. Remember, like and subscribe.
Apparently, they're also called bonbons, but I think buds is way better.
Strawberry bonbons or strawberry buds?
Strawberry
like, so
bonbons.
And you got you have the actual picture next to that.
Yep.
That's legit.
Yep. Depending on the company, because apparently more than one company makes it.
Oh,
And
really?
Who would have fucking known that? Depending on the candy, depends on really the kind of the name. Most of them go by Bon, but either way.
Yeah, we went to this one. It was like a Dollar General or something like that. You know, with the really crappy yellow lighting and everything like that.
Yeah, Dollar General.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, we got that. Down that one random aisle, and it was just like you have the fucking clown peanuts, and you got the fucking
Oh, the circus peanuts.
Yeah, circus peanuts, all
Nasty
this
ass.
other stuff, and I was like, oh my god, it's all here. Like
this is
where you get it. She's like, yeah.
That's an interesting
because
idea.
we're in October and I saw that picture come across. How does candy corn get such a bad rap? But this fucking circus peanut shit's been skating by with no issues.
Don't forget about black licorice.
Hey, candy corn's so disgusting.
Candy corn is not disgusting.
I hate it.
It's better than them damn circus peanuts.
Especially if you get the candy corn that has
Yeah,
the chocolate
but-
layer in it, like the brown one. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Like it's got the brown line in it.
I don't, because I'm with Dooley on the
food flavor?
candy corn.
Oh, you guys are weird.
Hey, man, they're not
I bet
horrible.
you eat circus
They're just
peanuts,
not
don't you?
great. Nope.
I
Maybe.
ate those
And then
damn
you got to
peanuts
make
taste
sure
like
that
a motherfucker,
you pronounce that and say it clearly, circus peanuts. Because if you say it too fast after a beer, it sounds like circus penis.
I had a weird childhood.
That's why Dolly loves them.
You want to go to the circus? No!
All right, Dennis, what is your childhood favorite?
As far as sweets wise,
No, it doesn't have. Okay, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we can if you want to roll the sweet thing because we started there, I guess, and then we go back to
We
the
didn't-
savory.
we started with Chef Boyardee.
Yeah,
We
Chef
started with
Boyardee
Chef
ravioli. Then we
Well, I was
went
gonna
to
say,
candies.
well, what's funny is like one of my favorite snacks from whenever I was a kid actually was on a Team Fat Kid post. The Planters cheese balls,
Hell
and the
yeah.
and the little potato sticks and everything. Those, they didn't last.
Dude,
a
my mom used
day.
to hoard them bitches.
My mom thought she hit them.
Like she would, I mean, I'm short, dude. She would put them on the top shelf. I'm asked out. I want some cheese balls, and then she would give me 5. Like that's supposed to be your snack. Like you get 5 cheese. Like, you know what I do with 5 cheese balls? I put them all in my mouth at one time, and I'm trying to figure out if I can get 6 in there. Like,
And then, an hour later, you're still trying to get this shit out the roof of your mouth.
it's all in your teeth. Like
Nah.
it's the snack that keeps giving. Like,
Couple
It's
hours
going to
later,
taste
you
cheesy
eat-
all day.
A couple hours later, you eat an actual dinner. You're like, still tastes like cheese.
it's not even good cheese. I don't know why I like it.
You're eating meatloaf.
No,
It's still cheesy.
the good cheese was that government cheese, man. Yeah.
See, I know of the government cheese. We never had it in my house. Like we weren't in there with
Dude,
a
they made the
loaf.
best macaroni and cheese.
We weren't in there with a loaf cutting cheese. You know what I mean? Like my mom went to the deli and had them bitches slice my cheese.
Yeah, whenever I was growing up,
Fucking privileged asshole.
we-
Like, not even
not
craft
me.
singles.
Nah, we had to use. Damn, you got me on that one.
That was the plan.
Yeah, right.
Spread the love, man.
No, I remember growing up as a kid, you had almost like a food regiment that you were on, I guess you would say, with your your family, that you.
was
I'm not
always-
saying
it was always home cooked food, so it's like
most of the
rarely,
time.
Well, no, literally, we rarely went out for.
Yeah, McDonald's was a treat.
Yeah, McDonald's was a treat. That was pretty much.
Does anybody remember the fucking, buffet from Wendy's where they had
Yes.
chocolate pudding?
Mm-hmm. Same way at
No, they had the salad bar and shit.
Yeah, and they had chocolate pudding with the salad bar.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
favorite part of Wendy's.
same way at Pizza Hut.
I never,
Pizza
as
Hut
a
didn't-
child, I never really had Wendy's. My mom was a McDonald's quarter pounder fan. When if we were gonna splurge, so we were always at McDonald's getting the Happy Meal,
We were
or
Pizza Hut.
remember when they did it was 35-cent hamburgers,
Yeah.
and then she wouldn't splurge on the cheese. We would go home and we would put slices of cheese on the bitches. It's a true story. I remember in the regiment of, I guess we'd call them treats, not a home cooked meal. And I don't even that sounds horrible when I say it out loud. A treat was when my mom didn't cook because my mom can cook her ass off. All right, so it was just banquet chicken nugget meals like the frozen TV dinners. Like, did you guys eat TV dinners as a kid?
yeah.
Like the banquet one, man, where it had like mashed potatoes, corn, and then like the chicken nuggets, like. And then that brownie that always burnt its ass up. In the
Oh yeah, it never made it. Well, you had like a corner that was good.
a corn that was good. It smelled like burnt hair, like it's the kangaroo. Like,
But you hate it because you're like, I want this brownie, damn it.
I never ate that shit. Never. All right, real quick, let's do what did you do, Alex?
I poured something. And I like how you're asking me, what did I do? You picked these beers. This is you did this to yourself.
I feel like we should have thrown them in the freezer. Dooley, I remember saying, "Hey, you should throw some of those in the freezer so that they're cold when Alex gets here." Am I wrong, Dennis? Did I?
No, you did say that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did
okay.
say
Yeah,
that.
I quit.
So another Damn It Dooley brought to you by Damn It
I
Dooley.
said that like 4 times. So
So
All right.
style.
He's just pissed because we made him pick up the damn fish.
it's slimy.
Shut up.
I go IPA,
Yeah.
IPA.
40 IBU, and I'm gonna go high with like an 8, a 7.
I'm gonna go high. 7.5.
Where do you land there, Dooley?
And I get a 6. And I get a 6.
I'm gonna stick with my original 8.
8. 8. All right.
All right. So
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna go double IPA.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
9.
ABV 9.
No.
IBU.
Oh, ABV. Yeah, sorry.
No,
What?
Yes, 9. It's just north of water.
I think we're getting into milk territory here, guys.
That milk's a little bitter.
Is that cottage cheese?
36.
36 IBU.
Let's say IPA.
IPA.
With the way they've been doing it, I'd say 50 for IBU.
50?
And say 8.5.
I like
8.5.
I like how Dennis is like, the way they've been doing it. Like,
Well,
every brewery does it different. Like,
No.
it's like,
Of the ones we're tasting so far today, though.
yeah, but we have no idea, dude. They were all over the map with
I
this
know.
shit. There is no sense of order to this that we've selected.
So indeed, this is an IPA.
Okay,
Not a double, but an IPA.
Yay.
I have to say I love the name of this beer, and whoever chose it gets my points. Not today, Satan.
Oh, that's me. I was trying to channel my inner Alex, like in the store, because he wasn't there with us. I was like, what would Alex pick up?
Not
Like-
today, Satan! So this is by Mispillion, or Mispillion, I'm not sure, River. And it is a 7.3%, 55 IBUs.
Oh, I was under on that.
I think
No, I went over on ABV.
everyone went over on ABV. I think Dennis came closest with the IBUs.
That was okay, fuck you. I really like the name of that one, Alex. Like, and that's why
Oh, I love it.
I was like, oh, Alex will love this one. And there's a couple more in there that I selected solely because
I can.
because I know Alex.
That was my job.
So I was yeah. Dooley was on the artwork.
You go artwork, I'll go names, you go ABV.
I was like trying to find things that
Yeah,
you
for
would
last
find
week, 18.
like things that you would find interesting as well as I would. Like, because I know like our styles, like you venture out more into like the sweeter side of things, and like you like the porters and you like Aventinas, God knows why. But like I was like, all right, so Alex isn't here, so I have to kind of help him represent himself in through what I would think that he would enjoy, and so that's where we got not today, Satan, but
Well, you get my point, sir. Not today, Satan.
So back to childhood favorites. So, all right, so you went sweet on that thing, Dennis. You went sweet on that thing, Dennis. Like, what was like if like I don't know, like your childhood favorite dinner?
Childhood favorite dinner? Oh, that's easy. Halumkis.
What the? Dooley, Google that shit and put it up on the
I don't
screen.
even know how to spell that.
It's easy. It's stuffed cabbage.
Oh, okay, like cabbage rolls.
Yeah, stuffed cabbage
Okay.
rolls and everything with, some people call them porcupine balls and everything like that. It's pretty much nothing but ground beef, some ground pork, and then rice and everything, seasonings. and then you wrap it up in cabbage leaves, and then put a tomato sauce over top of it.
You steam it, right?
Yeah, well,
Or is it baked
You,
in a casserole?
It's baked in a casserole and everything. You blanch the the cabbage leaves and everything. But I have the recipe, my grandmother's recipe and everything for it, and I've tried to remake it and everything, and it just doesn't taste the same.
Well, yeah, man.
Because it's not grandma making it. So, but
Right.
like that,
Because like I guarantee you, she was doing something different. Like,
Yeah, it's a pinch of this, a pinch of that.
She gave you 90% of the recipe.
well, my mom gave me the recipe. So,
Yeah, so then you got 85%.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think family recipes deteriorate every generation because somebody is keeping something for themselves. Like, you can't make it as good as me because I didn't tell you that I
Well, that was.
I put my finger in my butt and stirred the cabbage. Like, I don't
It's funny you say it like that though, because there was I'm not sure if you saw it on Facebook or not, but there was actually a woman who everybody wanted her cookie recipe, and she said, "You'll get it over my dead body." So whenever she died, on her tombstone is the cookie recipe.
Oh, nice, nice. I thought it was gonna be like, hey, just get your crunch on, Alex. It's cool.
He's eating one of
Technically, that's Dooley. Yeah,
Wait, you trying to mute yourself over there? Like, this is,
just
no,
saying.
no one can hear me crunching. So Dooley did mute himself. So
There's nothing in my mouth. I just don't know what to tell you.
So you're hearing Dooley's crunch from
Through our microphones.
He's a loud chewer. Melissa gets so fucking pissed off at me. She's like, and I'm like trying to be quiet, like chewing. She's like, I can't even eat around you. Like, she's like, you disgust me. Like, that's true love right there, dude. Like, you disgust me with your chewing. That is a real thing, dude. That is a true story.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I will divorce you because you're fucking chewing.
No, like,
I think I've heard that conversation a couple times.
oh yeah, oh yeah. She's starting to it every day. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, why did I do this to myself? Like, you remember that you did it to yourself. Like, I was exactly the same way.
Babe, is your mouth
15
open?
years ago.
No. Jesus Christ.
No, but like, growing up, I have a lot of childhood favorites, but like, I think my most favorite dish that we did at home was gumbo. Being from Louisiana and New Orleans.
Nolans.
Yeah, my family can shred some gumbo, dude. Like the black roux and all that stuff. Like they're professionals. You know, like they change the way people look at gumbos. Like it's amazing, and I even to this day, like I've only replicated like what I know in my family's mind, like what I remember. I've only been able to replicate it twice, like where it's like, this is it. How the hell did I do this? I didn't measure anything.
That's usually the way it works the best.
Yeah, like, I mean, but like, you know, when you spend like 30 minutes making a roux, like, you know, like at the end of the day, like, all right, I spent 30 minutes on just the roux. Like,
How much garlic goes in your gumbo? Just follow your heart.
yeah, that comes from the heart. I can't tell you.
If it says one, use two.
And if you're Jason, use the whole jar.
It's like one.
Yeah, I see his measuring stick.
One clove
In the
We're
hand.
using the whole head.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep, that count. I mean, so they're stuck together, right? That's
That's
one clove.
one.
That's
I
it's like
bought
one
it.
nacho. It's
they
just
didn't
the way it
sell
is.
it to me in the clove. They sold it to me in the head, so that's one. That's like- it said each.
Yeah.
Each.
Oh, we do love.
Okay. On that note, like on sticking on that theme, like, is there like, I mean, you were talking about the cabbage, cabbage rolls, or stuffed cabbage. Alex, anything that your family, like a family recipe or anything like that, that really sticks out in your head as a kid that you were like, oh hell yeah, we're eating this tonight?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. Nope.
As a kid, your
Really?
mom didn't
I got
make
like
one
a
thing that
50
you.
over here.
Yeah, I got like, dude,
I got like 50 over here.
No, I mean, like, there's never like we never had like a Tuesday meatloaf night or anything. Like, there was nothing that was made constantly enough for me to really just like be like, yes, I'm excited. Dude, we had Feather and Fin down the street, and I love fried chicken. I'm not gonna lie, like
Feather and
Friday
Fin
night
is
Feather and
good.
Fin, like that wasn't something my family made. But fuck, if I wasn't walking down to Feather and Fin, like, you know, my dad would call it in and be like, hey, you got to go pick it up. Like, all right, I'm down. That's fair. I will sacrifice the walk.
You buy, I fly. Let's do this. Like,
I am game, sir. So I mean,
course, it'd be a little
I don't
bit
know,
lighter by
like-
the time you get home. So
It's
I-
like,
hey.
where's all the food?
There was like 6 houses in between us and Feather and Finn. All right, like it was on the corner, and
There's just a line of chicken bones.
Yeah, there's no chicken legs in this box. Like, hell no, that's rude. They really should have mixed some chicken legs in here.
they asked later,
All right,
dark,
fun
right?
fact.
We
Fun.
don't
All right,
have it.
that's a good one. Fun one. All right, what's your favorite part of the chicken?
The chicken.
Not the beak.
Is there? Hey, if
Chicken
it's
lips.
cooked right, I don't know. I haven't tried it. Let's fry one of those up one day. It's like chips. Yeah, I don't know. I
Like, so
honestly,
you don't have a particular piece that you like go for.
I mean, if I had to pick,
the oyster meat.
this is fucking tough. I'm not gonna lie. I just love chicken. But if I had to pick, I'm probably gonna go for the legs.
Legs, yeah. Dooley. Sorry, I looked at Dennis and said Dooley. I totally fucked you guys up. All right, Dooley. Listen to me. Don't look at me.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Fried chicken.
Any chicken, dude. Like,
Oh,
all right. So okay, let's go fried. Like, I mean, if
I'm
that's
gonna go strictly fried chicken on this. Legs for
legs.
Legs.
shut
How
the
do you
fuck up.
Oh, Dooley's going through puberty again.
I'm just gonna get bigger.
All right, so fried chicken legs.
And then if I want to do some dipping sauce or something like that, breast.
Like, all right, we'll come back to that. Dennis.
Got the name right this time.
No. Hey, Jason.
All right, Dooley.
I'm the older one. Hey, now, no, honestly though, thighs, but it's got to make sure you got that oyster meat.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
little,
that little pearl that comes off the backbone and everything. That's the best part of the fucking chicken. Seriously, it is.
I concur.
I mean, fried chicken skin. It doesn't matter what
Yes.
part of the fucking
What's
chicken.
your
True. We get
What's
the
your favorite
skin.
part of the chicken? The skin.
Yeah.
The skin. It covers all
All of
parts.
it, like whatever
Jason's
part
is the marrow.
Fuck those people. I don't know if you were here for that podcast, but they kept making me refry that damn chicken wings just so they could eat the marrow. I hate you.
He wasn't here for it, but he's probably heard it.
I've watched him eat chicken wings. He breaks some bone and starts sucking the marrow out of it.
Hey, man.
Waste not, want not.
Truth.
All right, so I guess like I'm definitely like the leg. Like I think it's because there's a built-in handle.
Yeah, it
Like,
has, I mean,
like, there's
when
a
you're
built-in
going with
handle.
fried chicken,
Yeah.
especially, like I can hold it down here and eat the rest of it. This is like maximizing profits
Right,
for my
and,
mouth.
like, and I will not bite my fingers because I have done that before.
Get so deeply involved with your chicken, just shit.
Bit
What
off the tip of
happened?
the
I
stick of a
literally
corn
bit
dog.
my finger.
I have a bad habit of biting my lips. Like my mouth can't get out of its own way when I'm trying to eat.
I did that this week. Like I was like, shit, dude, I got like an ulcer or
Yeah,
something.
no.
I bit the crap out of my mouth.
I got 2 of them right now because I bit my cheek on the left, and I was like, all
Like,
right, well,
compensate?
I tried to be careful and chew on the right, and bit my cheek on the right, and it's like I got one here and one here, just like can't win.
I bit the crap out of my lip, dude. I was bleeding.
Oh yeah,
it's like
it's never like a nibble.
No.
No, it's like I bit the shit out of that lip.
I'm
Like,
trying to
it
pierce
got
this
sucked
bitch.
in by like vacuum suction during your bite or something. Like I don't know how it happens. Like it's not like you're eating soup while slurping. Like
Like,
bite. No, like
I think I was eating fried chicken. And it was a leg. Or probably, like, perfectly honest with you, I think I bit it. It was a fried chicken wing, but it was like the drumette part. Like had a D snack basket. Shout out to D Anthony over there on the fry side, always making Jason a snack. I dropped like 2 extra for you, bro. Awesome. Let me know when they cool down so I can eat them.
You want to repeat the fucking Buffalo Wild Wings?
Dude, I was at work, dude, like hanging over the trash can, like, shit, dude, I am bleeding. But you know what? I'm still eating this chicken.
it'll cauterize itself. I'll just eat this hot wing. It'll be fine.
You know it's bad, like when you bite into a sandwich and there's like the white bread and like you pull away and there's blood on it. Like that is definitely me eating myself. Like,
Well, I'm not going to stop now.
no, that's my next bite. I just got to get that cleared out so no one else sees it.
Are you bleeding?
No.
No, that was hot sauce.
Yeah.
Ketchup. Something.
Everybody knows
Not
that.
for Jason.
That is a lie, bitch. You ate your face. Like, oh god, dude.
That was red. That was red caviar.
That's right. Yeah.
I felt like getting fancy up in here. All right.
Who's bougie? Who's bougie? Who's bougie?
Would you like your ham and cheese sandwich? Yes, with caviar, sir.
Because I'm gonna eat my face in the process.
May I have another quarter teaspoon, sir?
And don't forget the redneck lettuce. Like you gotta put your chips on there.
Damn right. You ain't the only one that does that.
What flavor are these chips? Salty. I think that's the roe.
It's very irony.
I think that's the roe.
Oh crap! I forgot the topic, man. What were we talking
Well,
about?
we were talking about childhood favorites, and then we kind of spiraled out when we got on the fried chicken.
Favorite part of
You
chicken.
know,
and
I mean,
everything, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't even part of it. All right, so like, okay, as a kid, I wrecked some chicken, dude. Like shit. I think I was 8 when I ate my first whole chicken.
how was the beak?
Yeah, I don't know. I was a bit too busy eating my face.
Chicken lips.
All right, hold on, I gotta save that one.
This chicken is delicious. Is that blood? Oh, that's me. I'm delicious. I totally understand Hannibal Lecter now. This makes perfect sense.
Fava beans.
The cheek is the most delicious. I agree, sir. Yes, I've had it multiple times. I like to only take a little bit so it regrows. Though I don't like to eat the whole thing at once.
It's sustainable.
Yeah,
It's a
this
very
is sustainable farming. Yeah, you know.
Make sure you have a nice Chianti with it.
My
we
lip.
still need to drink those wines, by the way.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, we do have a lot.
What's your next topic? I see you scrolling.
Yeah, I forgot to delete some, so I don't want to bring. I got to remember like
Some.
shit,
He's been scrolling for like 5 swipes now.
dude,
Just keep that in
like,
mind.
Yeah, okay. Well, you heard me the other day. Here's a fun one: cottage cheese. Why does that exist?
As a
And the
punishment?
producer loves that shit.
You know what? I like cottage cheese.
Oh, you're a weirdo.
But that has nothing to do with the fact that I like cottage cheese.
I think like
If that's what considers me weird, then
when I do
okay.
eat cottage cheese, I'm the motherfucker who is like wringing that shit in a cheesecloth because I just want the curd because now it's ricotta.
So you just yeah. So
lasagna.
Yeah.
how do I get rid of the cottage part of this? Can we just make this cheese again? I'm okay with cheese.
I don't know why that exists. Like, why does it exist? Like, it's
to mix fruit with. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even get that. Why would you ruin fruit like that?
spoken from the butcher. Why would you ruin fruit?
Right.
Because let me be honest, like those canned peaches and the heavy syrup, that's my jam.
Yeah.
Like water, no.
Heavy syrup.
It's like,
I want sugar with my peaches.
yeah. Can you add more sugar to my peaches?
It was nice because you dump them in like with sauce and everything, and it makes a great sauce. It does.
It's great on pork, man.
It's awesome on pork. Yeah.
All right, that's okay. Dooley, where do you stand on the cottage cheese?
He's looking it up right now.
He's trying to look up his opinion.
I don't know how to feel.
I don't mind it, but it's not something I'm going to go for.
I mean, there's never been once in my life
I'll go
when
hungry.
Is that like if your grandma doesn't
I would
put
eat
it
a
on your
tub
plate,
of
you're not
sour
going to
cream.
eat it? Like
I would
I'll
eat a
go
tub of sour
hungry.
cream before I even reach for the cottage cheese.
a tub
Like,
of sour cream.
Yeah, that's it. Like in the refrigerator, there's sour cream and cottage cheese. Let's be honest, they look very similar in the
Yes, they
tub.
do.
And if you accidentally grab the wrong one, like you're really ruining your potato. But like,
I feel like if we ever get him drunk enough, there needs to be a stupid challenge. Where he just eats a tub of sour cream. Like,
Well, we do got that.
Jason, I've got this cottage cheese over here, but I've got this tub of sour cream you could devour. Would you like some chives? No
Jason
chips,
is
just chives.
hey, now it's sour cream and chive, and I'm in, dude.
Here's your spoon.
I need some
Good luck,
salt.
sir.
Salt and garlic? Is there garlic involved in this?
We'll put Eye on the Tiger
Came out
on
of
in the
refrigerator,
background.
You want to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds?
No, I will eat it straight out the refrigerator.
A little hot sauce on there.
Dump, dump, dump. Dump, dump, dump.
That's about to happen.
Dump, dump.
No, it's just straight dump. Oh man. Okay.
You better hope it's one straight dump.
It's not gonna be. We're gonna have a brown note.
I've been shitting for 3 days. Nothing comes out solid.
Austin, confirm.
Well, I mean, if he ate cottage cheese, he'd definitely be fucked.
Right.
All right, back to the childhood. What about let's flip that and like things that you hated as a kid that you like now?
Oh, I can.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I can. I agreed. Yeah, it was number 2 on my list.
Was it number 2?
There's a solid number 2 in there. Yeah. Solid number 2.
Was it a loose number 2?
No, that one's solid in there. Yeah, peas.
Right.
I hated peas.
You hated peas as a kid? And
Hated peas. Loved carrots. Hated fucking peas. Don't know why.
Hot sauce.
They're not even bad. I just hated them.
You hated hot sauce?
I hated hot food.
Really?
Like spicy foods. And
Well,
everything when I was a kid.
When did that change?
Look at you now.
Yeah, when did that change? 'Cause
Look at me now with my
touch of spice.
Let's see the ghost pepper nacho cheese dip right in front of me. Yeah.
Okay, so what Dennis is holding up, it's like the jar of nacho cheese that you find on the cheese aisle, so there's no refrigeration.
Tostito and shit.
I honestly, I
And-
don't know why it didn't occur to me it was cheese sauce. When I first saw it, I thought it was spicy peanut butter.
Ooh, I would try that.
I would too.
Now, like
it
first
makes
off,
sense.
what makes you think about that? But second off, why is that thing? Why is that
Why
not
is
a
that
thing?
a thing? Yeah.
Jalapeno peanut butter. Heard.
Heck yeah, dipping the carrots and apples in it. Yeah.
Carrots?
Carrots, heck yeah, man.
Dude, could you just imagine?
Carrots and peanut butter?
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I think
carrot-
a PB&J with that would be fucking delicious.
Yeah, dude. It's
Carrots and
spicy and sweet.
Yeah, carrots and peanut butter are awesome, dude.
I've never tried
That and apples.
I mean, I've put a lot of shit in peanut butter.
Oh,
No wonder you ain't got a dog no more.
oh.
None of it's been spicy.
You better hope not. because
Was this Skippy?
Jason.
it was extra creamy.
Melissa walks in. This is what you signed up for. What the fuck?
I feel like Dooley's trying really hard to do like a Chuck Norris impersonation.
I'm really not. Like,
I know you're not. But it just sounds like you're trying.
I feel like I'm
hard to do
fucking
it.
Joey Coco Diaz trying to fucking say a joke. God damn.
You like it over here.
All right then.
All right, so Dooley,
Head rush.
food that you hated as a kid and you like now.
Lima beans.
Lima beans? See, I really believe like it's always
nasty.
going to revolve around like a lot of vegetables, and I
Yeah,
truly
because
believe.
kids are smart. No one likes vegetables.
Well, I mean,
Vegetables are
I also believe that you're like in my family is guilty of it too. Like they overcook them, they're prepared wrong.
They're all
And,
mushy.
like, yeah, like no
I
one.
really wanted to fuck with y'all and be like, bacon.
You think you still would have been at this table?
Get the fuck out.
All right, podcast is over. Like, it's just-
No, you can
the
leave a
computer.
laptop.
Leave the computer, Dooley. Just get the fuck out. Your laptop is welcome.
but that's mine.
It did nothing to you.
You'll get it. You'll get it at work later. It's fine.
I will drop it off, and then I will drop it. It's-
That is not nice. On all standards.
So
I'm
I have
trying
a
to-
question. Like, you know how like PETA folks, not necessarily just PETA, but anti-fur people always like toss paint
You mean
on
weirdos?
people in like white coats and shit. Like, should we like go to an anti-meat rally and just like toss bacon grease on a vegan?
Oh, wait,
As long as it's hot.
Did you know about the one dude that did that? He
No.
went to this like vegan protest thing in like Oregon, because of course Oregon.
Yeah.
And
Hippies.
he pulled out a whole barbecue thing, like grill and everything like that, and just started fucking grilling fucking.
Oh yeah,
steaks and shit like that.
yeah. I did hear about that. Yeah.
And all these people were like
He went
fucking
to the-
coming up to him, fucking yelling, screaming at him, and then the
I want to
police
know.
came.
I want to know how many people actually got a burger. Hey man, that's fuck. Can I get one of those?
Oh, no,
It smells amazing.
My girlfriend dragged me
That was
here.
a
I just
different
want a
thing.
burger and a beer, bro. Like,
That was one thing. This other thing was another rally, and this dude was eating raw meat. I still remember, like, the fucking barbecue thing was in Australia or some shit like that. But the dude was eating raw meat at the fucking thing, and then people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Police came, and they're like, "We can't arrest him."
yeah, he's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, he's literally just walking around, just like,
You're allowed to have this protest. He can have his fucking own.
Yeah, man, he like you're not nothing
then-
illegal about me walking down the street eating
Eating
a
a
steak.
piece of meat.
yeah, and they're like some of the protesters were actually like getting harassed by the police because they were coming up to the dude and harassing him. They're like, "I can arrest you for this.
Yeah.
I can arrest him.
Show me your protest permit, please.
Yeah.
I can't arrest him for just eating raw meat. That's just fucking weird. But I can arrest you because you're harassing him. So, which I thought that was all fucking weird and shit. But whatever, eat your fucking steak.
Right.
Raw. I mean, I don't know about the rawness.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. But
I mean, I have eaten raw meat.
Yeah,
I mean, we
Carpaccio.
don't know. Maybe it was cooked. Maybe it was rare.
that blue rare.
Oh, God, yes. Blue rare is the only way to eat it.
Just
yeah.
sear it on the outside for
Yeah.
2 seconds. Just enough to kill the bacteria.
Pretty much.
All right. I'm really trying hard to like think of something that I hated as a kid that I
Well, you still hate
Well, I
it
mean,
now.
you're Jason. I'm pretty sure you've
Yeah,
never hated any
ketchup.
food.
I ate
Except
ketchup.
for
I ate ketchup
ketchup,
as a kid,
yeah.
and like I don't know, man. It's just as I got older, like ketchup just like. Actually, I blame it on my mom because like we were those kids, you know, who put ketchup on everything.
What about like spinach?
Nope, I've always liked spinach.
Spinach is
My
delicious.
mom is an amazing cook.
I'm just trying to think of
So,
something.
I know.
so like my mom's an amazing cook. So like I've always eaten vegetables because you eat this shit or you don't eat. And
True.
then,
That is true.
But then there was also like she could cook. Like she used garlic and butter and all these amazing things that like a lot of kids nowadays probably don't get because it's like it's not good for you. We're not gonna give it to you. Like you do lard? Hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
always
Like
in my mom's
vegan
pantry.
moms giving their 2-year-old vegan food.
Yeah,
He's trying to grow.
At least give him a fighting chance.
All I'm saying is if a hand pops out from Dooley's beard, all right? Like,
All right, you guys really got to help us to get to 10,000 followers so we can make sure there's no hand underneath Dooley's beard.
by the way, he did not say this on camera, but I'm going to since he has not yet stated it. He extended it to February.
Who?
Dooley.
Oh,
I don't know if you were drunk, but I'm holding you to it.
I was probably drunk.
Yeah, that's about right. But we only got like 30.
I already know what this is.
30 some
Because
odd
it's all
days.
that, but
30 some odd days before we need to get to 5,000 in order to
Shave Dennis's beard?
save Dennis's beard. So we really need to start a campaign.
yeah. I started laughing. My uncle actually shared the post the other night and everything. He's like, I want to see Dennis
I don't
lose
know
his
the ABV
fucking
or
beard.
anything, but I
He's
know
like,
what it is.
share it with your friends. Make sure to like the page. Do whatever you
Share
have
the
to.
world.
Someone's beard is on the line. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, this is
Is this the one I saw earlier?
if you
One of
didn't
them, one of them?
didn't see it, it's surprising.
This is not the one that you saw.
No, this is.
All right.
I think it is, maybe.
Well, greet your beer.
it's got a funky smell.
I'm.
With the name of his what? If it's the one I think it is, yeah.
Luckily, the name doesn't give anything away.
There's like some fruit in there, right?
Just like the peanut butter. I don't think there's any spice in there. I'll tell you that. Oh, I don't want to give much away, but I have so many more jokes pertaining to this beer.
Just drop the
That's
bomb
a-
on you.
Yeah, man, that's I like it's almost like a cider
A sour more.
or a sour. Yeah, cider sour. It's like it's light. It's very light.
Okay, so you started it. Are you going cider or sour there, sir?
I'm gonna because none of these fools would have picked up a sour, so I'm gonna go with it's a sour.
I should have.
Sour.
Well, like,
saw a
I
couple
almost
ciders.
I almost picked up the non-alcoholic one just to throw everyone a curveball. Like, what's the ABV on this shit?
0. Fuck
Zero.
you.
Why are we
it's like a 12.
drinking it? All right, so this is a sour. Sours tend to be up there a little bit. 8%, 7.8%. How about that? Sour 7.8. IBU is going to be 22.
Okay.
I'm going to go with sour. IBU, I say probably 30, 35. And ABV, 6.8.
I know what it is. I'm going to think about the ABV, which I think was like 7.5. And IBU, I'll just bullshit it, 40.
Okay.
70.
That's a hell of a jump,
Yo, that's
sir.
a huge
Like,
jump. It
I'm
wasn't
sticking
that-
I'm
it
sticking
wasn't
with
that
40.
bitter.
Sticking with 40.
IBU at 40, not 70. Okay. So this is GlitterBomb by Devil's Backbone.
So it's a local.
Yep. The wine barrel aged GlitterBomb. This is a sour ale with grape juice. It is a 5%er with 11 IBU.
So yeah, it's really low.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I was trying to remember which one that was.
Glitterbomb. Can I see the label on that one?
It's,
I know I saw it earlier.
It's sparkly.
It's
Someone
yeah,
wanna-
fucking
I saw the
glittery.
can. I
someone
didn't
wanna-
see it in the
someone
bottle.
want to pass that around? I'm not
Yeah.
putting that across the table.
I didn't. I saw it in the can. The can artwork is much better, I believe.
Well, it's glittery. I'll give it that.
Yeah, like
Well-
the label's good, but the can,
GlitterBomb.
the can,
I was waiting for
was
the
it,
glitter to
right?
explode
Was the
when I
can was the
opened
one
the
that you
bottle.
showed me first? The can.
I would have been pissed.
We have that.
I would have been so
Oh, is that a
pissed.
different one?
That one's a different one
Well, it's
coming.
a glitter bomb, so.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, we don't know if that one's coming today.
Pour it in your bath.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a bath bomb for drunks.
Oh, fuck.
Glitter bomb.
You just throw the bottle in the fucking bathtub.
Oh,
Why
look.
isn't it exploding?
Well, if you throw the bottle in the glass, it might explode.
Well, like that's
You'll
like,
have glittery stuff everywhere. I just it might be
well,
a little sharp.
This
Like,
is
'cause
disappointing.
you can go online, right, and order glitter bombs and have them mailed to people. So when they open the
Yes,
package,
it
like,
explodes.
explodes
That's what
and
Dennis said. He
shoots.
was like, I almost wish glitter would have came out. I was like, I would have been pissed. I get hit in the face with enough beers. If I was covered in glitter beer,
covered in glitter.
a unicorn's dying.
Yeah. No, I just came. No, I'm fine. I just came from the strip club.
Why do you have glitter all over your face, bro?
She was hot.
It's not just in my face.
She was hot. Did she explode on you? Like,
Well,
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Just keep driving. Damn Uber, so many questions. Why does this Uber driver have so many questions?
because you're getting glitter all over his car.
His wife is gonna wonder why there's so much glitter in his car.
What are you talking about? She's the one I got it on stage from.
Oh,
That's why he's so curious. Why is there glitter all over your face? Was it Stacy? Dude, I don't know her real name.
Her name was Cinnamon.
It was Twinkles.
it wasn't Stacy. It was her mom.
Stacy's mom, Twinkles.
All right, so back to the topics, dude. So like, I want to bring up this because this legitimately happened to me. So I was in a bathroom stall, you know.
Brown note.
All
Okay.
right, so
Okay.
like,
Yeah. Oh.
so like I'm you know in there doing my thing, you know, and then so the door opens and it's always awkward, like what's going on
When
the outside.
someone opens up your bath stall.
It's always awkward. I know I should have locked that. So
welcome.
like someone comes in the bathroom.
Didn't even hit you with the Morse code.
Nothing. No knock, no tap on the floor, nothing. All right, so they come in the bathroom and like so it was just like, all right, like I'm just gonna like maintain until they leave, and like so he's like scuffling around, like I can't tell what's going on obviously because I'm behind a door, and then like this dude like backs up to the door, and I was like, oh, we're about to fight. Like what are you doing? Like I can see your heels under the door. This dude farts on the door. Like, this is true. This actually happened to me. He farts on the door, and like it's not like he was looking in a mirror or anything. Like he backed up to the door, farted on the door where I was on the other side of the door, and then just fucking left. Like I was like.
He was waiting for someone to be in there and just like, yes!
Dude, I spent like 20 minutes looking at people's shoes, like trying to figure out who the fuck it was. Like,
I love how you were like, just hold on. He'll go away. Just hold on to it. And he was like, oh, fuck this. I'm blowing this shit up. Like, I don't even have to take a shit. I'm just going to walk over to this dude's stall, fart in his face.
fart on the door, and
Like-
then leave.
You just got gassed.
Yeah, is this
Does that count as crop dusting?
I
Like,
don't know, man.
That's
Like,
dropping a
why
bomb
would
on
you?
somebody.
First off, why would you do that?
You got airmail.
Like, this, this,
you make that,
this actually happened to me though.
you
Like,
make that even worse. Is right before he did it, he just dropped trowel.
sprayed the door.
Just all over the fucking door and the door handle. Just, oh my god, I gotta get housekeeping over here. Like, can you spray bleach all over this door?
So a while back, like, because this kind of coincides to like the same thing. So a while back, like I was in a bar.
no.
It happens from time to time.
We don't go to bars.
So like, I walk up to the bathroom, you know, and then like I go to open the door, and there's someone in there. Like it's like
Single.
it's like a private bathroom
single
kind of thing, like
occupancy, yeah.
single, like you know, single occupancy. Oh my bad, dude. And he's like, nah, bro, come on in. I'm like,
Nope.
I'm
good.
I'm good.
I was like, what kind of vibe am I putting off right now, dude? Like, it was, like I opened, like, why didn't you lock the door?
You got some strange bathroom
No,
stories.
no, I've had that happen in Baja.
I don't know if it's just like a natural reaction for the guy, like, oh no, it's cool, come on in. Like, no, dude, like,
I'm not using the sink.
Like, why are you inviting me in? Like, the natural reaction is, oh my bad, dude, I should have totally locked that. Give me like 2 minutes, I'll be done. Like,
Yeah.
No, not like, oh, no, it's cool, come on in. Like, what are we? We're not sword fighting here.
How
bro.
confident are you? Like,
Across the swords.
Just shoot it through my legs, bro. Don't spit your beer everywhere.
No, but I was like, seriously, like, why does this, like, I'm not in the bathroom that much, like, for these things to happen to me on a regular basis, dude. Like that's like within a week, like, one dude invited me into the bathroom with him, and the other dude came and fucking farted on my door. Like, it's...
Maybe it was the same dude.
Hey, he's just...
He said he's not
Should've
coming
checked
in.
his-
Oh, I'm coming to him.
I should have checked his shoes. Now I just feel like I walk around with my head down, and it's not because like I'm, bummed. I'm just checking out people's shoes.
Let me find out this motherfucker works here.
this dude got blue Nikes. That dude has some Air Jordans. Nice choice.
No, the guy who backed up on the door was wearing like some brown loafers, like dress shoes. I was like, dude, you come. I'm assuming by your shoes, you're some sort of professional,
And you're farting on doors. I mean, hey, I guess you got to have your thing, Like, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a travel agent. I have to go around to all these conferences. I like to fart on doors. Wait, what? Can you say that last thing? Yeah, I'm a travel agent. I go around all these conferences. No. What was after that?
It's kind of my thing. So
I've farted on 7,348 doors around the country.
in a half.
And a half.
Because one opened while I was doing it, so I only count that as a half.
Wait, did it open because he was doing it? 'Cause I feel like that counts. If you manage to open it with the fart, that counts. That is a door, sir.
That is one whole door. I need you to write down your.
Or is it
your
like
scoring method.
7,328 and a half plus one person? Like they opened the door and just walked right into it. I count that as both.
How many times while farting on doors have you shit yourself?
Well, the room's
7.
right upstairs. I haven't counted. I need some new
Dude.
shorts.
That's again, like, who does that? Like, seriously.
Maybe that's what you should be looking for. You shouldn't be looking for the shoes. You should be looking for the walk of the guy who just shit himself. Why is that guy walking like a penguin? Oh.
You motherfucker. Hey, brown loafers, get your ass over here.
what
Where you? Don't run! Don't run!
You'll start chafing.
Dolinos.
I come out of the kitchen. Yeah, I do. Like, look at that.
It's oozing out of his pants. Don't run. It's everywhere. He's kicking it up.
All right, I'm gonna change subjects.
Say one more topic and then be done for this one.
All right,
probably.
All right, so
Or 1:30.
So I don't know if this happens to you guys. Like when you go out to eat or you go to like people's homes and they cook for you, and like
I don't know what that's like.
so like you're going to take like your first bite and like everyone at the table staring at you because they need like your approval.
Yeah.
Like on everything. Like you go out to eat and like they're like, oh, I totally recommend this place. Oh, you got to get this. And like you're like, all right, let's totally go. Let's get that. And like, all right, let's eat that. And like, all of a sudden they're like just staring at you like while you're like looking at them and they're looking at you and like you're making like eye contact while you're trying to take a bite. Like, and because they want to know
that it's amazing,
Yeah.
as amazing for you as it is for them.
Yeah, and, or like someone's like invite you into their home. Like, man, I'm gonna make you this shit. This is my shit, right? I slay these chicken tenders or whatever it is, and like, all right, man, like I'm down. I love chicken tenders. And like,
I fucking slay these Tyson chicken dinners, bro.
But then like and then you're going to take a bite, and like everyone in the room is like staring at you, like, oh, we need to know what he thinks, and like. Calm the fuck down, dude.
Knowing you, if they asked you how is it, your first words would be, "It's hot."
I can't even taste it. Like
It's so good. It's so good.
No, but I mean, like when do you give him your honest opinion? Like, I'm not a fucking chop judge, dude. Like, I'm not over here like gonna judge everything you do.
We're not Gordon Ramsay.
I don't know. I feel like it depends. Like if you're at a table full of people, it's good. But if someone was like in the kitchen and they're like, "So what do you think of those chicken tenders?" and you're like, "Well, dude, you made them." Like,
there's this thing called salt.
yeah, you need some. Whatever you think you need, you should double it. Did you put any salt in that flour, or did you use seasonings? Was it just flour? I think it was just flour. was just
Hey, on the plus side, you cooked them perfectly. Now
They-
let's work on the seasoning part. You've executed the technique.
They were well done. I did not die. This is excellent.
You did not sweat the technique. Okay. Sorry.
No, but I mean, does this happen to you guys? Like when you go places and like people like Dooley, like with your family and like because you gone to culinary school and like they're like, what do you think? And they're like,
Oh, they do it every fucking day. Like, it's just, like, and my one thing is, it's a phrase I'm trying to get away from. But like, my mom makes some random stuff like she saw on Food Network or some shit like that, and she'll make it for the first time. And my one thing I usually say, which I'm trying to get away from saying, is, "Oh, it was actually pretty good." Like, it wasn't shit. So it was actually pretty good. Like, I'm trying to get away from saying that, but it keeps on coming out every single time. Like, my mom made for the first time that fucking. It was that German dish or some shit like that.
Schnitzel.
Yeah, so that shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, how'd I pull that out of my ass?
I don't know, honestly. That was good.
I was about to say we're Laden, so
That German thing, schnitzel. I mean, yes, that works.
Like,
That was
schnitzels and whatever fuck it is.
Spatzel?
Yeah, that. Jason, just say the whole thing.
Schnitzel with spatzel?
Yeah. So she made it for the first time, and that was like...
Mom, I apologize for your son. It's actually pretty good.
And she was like looking at me like, "Is it good?" I'm like, "Yeah,
it's actually
pretty
good.
good." And she was like,
Actually,
"Well, thanks." I was like, "I mean, no, it's good.
I made
it's great.
the dough for the pasta."
That's the thing though. Like, there's no real way to be like, oh my god, this is great. Like, I remember I was like 13 one year, and my best friend joked the shit out of me for this. But we were at his grandma's house, and of course, you're trying to be polite. So I was, for some reason, English at the time, and decided that I was going to say it was quite delicious. And I don't know why, but I could not live that down for months. My best friend, every time we go out to eat, he'd be like, "How is it? Is it quite delicious?" Fuck off, bro. Like, I was just trying to be nice to your grandma, who she made some good food, but I don't know why quite delicious came out. Like,
It was quite delicious.
it's quite
That's all I
delicious.
was saying.
It's quite delicious.
Quite delicious.
You have any crumpets and tea?
But I mean, it's just like, what's a good way? Here's a swing topic on this one. What's a good way to describe food if you have people staring at you? Because we all know that Jason hates the word fucking beautiful when it comes to food.
Well, he
Do
doesn't
not
like
describe
fucking,
food
but-
as beautiful.
Yeah, he
This
doesn't find the word
fucking chicken is fucking amazing. It's fine. This fucking chicken is beautiful, and he's not happy.
Yeah, well,
Dennis.
what's the
Everything's
difference between
beautiful.
this
Everything's
one and the
beautiful.
one right beside it?
Well, this one's beautiful, and this
beautiful
one's
carrot.
beautifuler.
Hey,
It's a carrot.
that
I learned my lesson.
the chicken beside that chicken has feelings too. Okay,
I totally get it though when you're like, yeah, this is a beautiful carrot. Like, it's a fucking carrot, bro. Like, it came out of the ground. It's orange. Like, what?
good job you watched
Does it sparkle? Like, does it shine in the sun like
When you
fucking
snap
vampires?
this one in half
like,
and shake it up, it's like a glow stick.
yes. You know what? That would be an amazing carrot. Like,
That's beautiful.
I'm totally.
It lights up orange when you turn the lights off.
It
Like,
glows in the dark.
I don't
What the
think
fuck
we
did you
should-
mix this with?
I
A
don't think we
jellyfish?
should be eating this.
Where did
This
this
shit
come
should be at a
from?
rave or something. I don't fucking know. Like,
Oh shit! I mean, I don't know. Like, that's a good question though. Like, how do you describe food? Like, when you're trying to be polite but not overly like.
You don't want to like get their hopes up. Like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Like, no, it's not. But I mean, like, it's good. But you can't just be like, yeah, it's good.
well, even
Actually,
better.
it's pretty good.
I mean, should we just start chop judging people? Like, well, what I wouldn't have done this. I like what you did here.
I'm not
This
gonna
part
lie.
sucks.
When I go out to eat with my parents, we're like fucking food critics. Like, we're great tippers, and we don't give the waitstaff shit or anything. But we ask a lot of fucking questions, and we definitely like, ooh, no, they didn't make this cut. Like this. Like, I could see where they're going, but it didn't make the cut. Like, you're just under, or like, we'll ask like, what kind of cheese did they use in this? And I don't know. I'm definitely. Maybe it's obviously because I've cooked. I don't know how my family jumped on board, but it's just like, nope, we're going to critique everything.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
every now and then you
this
get
is
that
shit.
one
Send
that's
it
just
back.
like, every now and then you get that one that's just like, oh, that's fucking good. But most of the time it's like, well, I would have done this.
My thing is even better. Okay, how do you distract your facial expression when something tastes horrible and the person's like that made it is staring at you just like, yeah, how was it? And you're like,
oh no! At that point, I
No,
tell
no.
them.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're
there's
gonna
no
have
way-
to- you're gonna find out no
At
matter
this
what.
point, now I'm a teacher. You're like, all right, bro.
you fucked
You
up.
fucked
This is
this
not
up.
like, oh, it's good. No, you fucked up. Like,
Yeah, let
wait,
me
Jason,
help
did you do that when you and Melissa first started? Because I remember you saying that she was like not that great of a hookup.
No. Like, and she
Or someone. Not his words, my words.
She cooked out of a box a lot, and so she, like, I don't want to sound. What's the word? Like pretentious,
Crass,
I guess.
rude.
Like I don't want to sound pretentious or like like these people like I've never eaten peas out of a can because let me tell you something. There's some delicious fucking peas in a can.
Add some country ham to it. You're good.
Yeah, dude. Like so, like and like for me to like say like I've never eaten out of a box is a lie. But she would doctor things.
Making me think of me and Spam.
Like but she would doctor things and like so she would be cooking out of a box, but she would add like little things here and there, like salt. Yeah, I understand. I understand it's in a box and all the seasonings are in said package, but adding a little salt helps. Maybe like in the beginning she wasn't like adding bacon fat when she was sautéing.
I like how that had
vegetables.
to start with in the beginning because now we know. Oh yes,
she's good now, man. Like she can.
She's been learned.
Yeah, she can throw down, man.
That
Like,
she done graduated.
That chicken and rice was excellent.
That chicken and rice last week was god.
Dude,
yes.
I wish
that's like
I
her
could.
whole go-to right now. Like I can't get her. Like it's like you get stuck on one thing, and like she's stuck on that right now, and like she just wants to make it all the time because it's like it's a great reheater.
Yeah,
like.
Microwave
Because we work late, we get home at like it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm rolling through the door and like I don't want to cook shit, but you're right, you make a big ass chicken and rice and like we could reheat this all week, like and we'll just we'll add some bacon to it, like we'll just do different things to it to like change the flavor a little, but it's a solid baseline and it's good. She's really good at making it and like
dude, yeah,
and
that was.
It's just something that she saw a recipe somewhere and then she just tweaked it and kept working it and she's still working in the recipe like it's eventually going to be like probably something that we fucking actually make and serve to people. I mean I'm not saying like we wouldn't do that now but like in a setting like a restaurant setting or something like that. Like I mean it's a simple home style dish and I think like those like it's simple ingredients, it's chicken and rice, man, like but it's delicious.
Yeah.
But she also cooks her her rice and chicken stock. Like she's on board with that whole like
flavor on flavor.
Well, like when using water, you should use a stock, like because it actually does change shit. Like it's so I mean, yeah, she's definitely come leaps and bounds from when I met her. But like in the beginning, like I never looked at her and like, hey, like this sucks, because I was also like,
that was like the main question. Like, have you ever like. She made something for you, and you're like,
"Oh, I'm sure, dude." No, I'm sure. Like, it's like I've made things for her that, like,
Well, that's way more explanatory. I mean, we know that we've made some shit that's like, "Hey, try this."
Yeah. Shit. Like, what the hell happened there?
Fail.
Yeah. I mean, we've all failed at dishes, and things that you thought were going to be amazing, and they just turned out like crap. And like, damn. Like,
she's also pickier than we are. But.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I thought, like, poaching. Or sous vide lobster in butter and garlic sounded like a fantastic idea.
It still sounds like a good idea.
It does the results. The end result sucked, dude. Like it's like all right. There is one way to cook lobster, dude. That's steam that bitch. That's it. Like there's
Punch it in butter, yeah.
Like I thought it was like I took lobster meat, threw it in a Ziploc, like not a Ziploc, a vacuum seal bag with some butter and garlic, and threw that bitch in the sous vide and let it roll. And then like nope, that's shit.
You can't sous vide everything.
Well,
You tried.
There is a YouTube channel, sir. That is literally sous vide everything.
Has he done kangaroo yet?
I don't know, but I mean, he's done things that didn't work out. He has sous vide it.
What was it? A 30-day steak?
20. I think he did 28.
28, 30 days.
Whatever, close
and
enough.
then he opened it up. It's like, oh.
Yeah, like, there's this,
he had to wear his shirt over his nose. Yeah,
I mean, and the steak's like a 2-hour thing, dude. Like, I mean, I think in the long run of cooking, like, you can, even with a sous vide, you can overcook shit. Dude. Like, I mean, there are rules, sir. There are rules. I mean, and we are the ones that don't follow any of them.
This is true.
But there are some point in time where like, okay, like this is pretty much where you like, okay, we can adjust flavors, but the cooking time is never on our fucking side, ever. So I mean, that being said, like going back to Melissa, like, yeah, I mean, I know that I've made things that she hated, and I've hated them along with her, and she's made things and that I despised. And like, how dare you? All of a sudden, you do turn into Gordon Ramsay. Like, this shit. Like, what is it? Throw that out. Like, but we can fix. No, you can't fix that.
I don't know what you did. There's no fixing this.
There's no amount of bacon that can fix this. Like, unless it's 99% bacon. Because now we're just eating bacon with that flavor in it. I don't know, man. Like, we're gonna wrap this one up.
I think so. Yeah, we're at about an hour and 40 minutes. It's a
All
good,
right, well,
it's a good
wow,
show.
we went long.
Hey, we didn't even. I think we only did 4 beers.
Hey, man.
We didn't even do a full 6-pack
Hey,
yet.
wait.
That might last a month.
At this rate. All right, so before we bid adieu, you guys want to? I know how Dennis has been really good at this whole way out thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and start that up.
Okay. Make sure to go and check out and follow us and like us on Facebook at Team Fat Kid, and on YouTube Team Fat Kid, and at Twitter at Team Fat Kid 1, and on Instagram Team Fat Kid Nation.
Remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat.
And as always, if you want to check out our apparel or get some knives, don't forget to check out www.teamfatkidnation.com.
Thank you guys very much for listening. This is Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. We are done with this episode. See you next time.